Hello dear health seekers, Inga from Health Origins here. So today I'm going to show you how to make these easy and delicious gluten-free corn crackers. So let's get to the recipe. First of all, I'm going to make some ground almonds. So here I've got 3/4 of a cup of whole almonds, or you could use a cup of ground almonds. And to this I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, so that will help us bind everything, and then I'm gonna just blend it all together with my NutriBullet. So just pour the ground almonds and chia seeds into a bowl or a jug. To this, I'm gonna add 1 cup of fine cornmeal here. You could potentially also use oat flour as well, or just ground some oats to make about a cup. To this, I'm gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon of salt here. Just gonna give this a mix. If you see bigger bits like clumps of almond flour, you could just go into your hands with your hand and just mix it through that way. And if you're going for a more savory cracker, you could always add a teaspoon of onion powder, for example. You could add maybe garlic powder, smoked paprika, things like that. Or if you're going for more sweet cracker, you could always add some cinnamon, vanilla powder or liquid or essence. So yeah, you could kind of play around. I'm gonna make these quite neutral. So to this now we need to add our liquid ingredients. So you need about 1/3 of a cup of aquafaba chickpea water, and it's not quite full yet, so I'm gonna add about 1 tablespoon of maple syrup here as well, to just kind of have the full amount, but also to add a little bit of sweetness. And I'm just gonna mix this up. To finish this dough, I just like going in with my clean hands and just getting this dough into a bowl. So I've got a piece of parchment paper in here, and I've got another one to put on top. So I'm gonna divide this ball of dough into 2, and I'm gonna form a little square of sorts and place it in the center of my parchment paper and kind of press it a little bit. So we're gonna roll this out. I'm gonna put my parchment paper on top here and use my rolling pin to roll this out thinner. Go in both directions so it widens both that way and that way. So that's looking good, about 1.5 mil thickness here. Now I've got 2 types of seeds, so there's sesame seeds and nigella seeds, and I'm gonna sprinkle both of them on the surface. I love sesame seeds. These will get toasted in the oven. And then some nigella seeds, which is kind of like onion tasting seeds, I believe. So yeah, so if you're doing more a sweet or a neutral cracker, you might want to skip the nigella seeds. You can just do maybe just the sesame seeds. But I love the combination of the color and the flavor of both. So I'm going to put the parchment paper on again and just kind of lightly press the seeds onto this cracker so they get a little bit more embedded there. There we go. Now I'm gonna kind of slice them into squares with a knife, just kind of maybe cut the edges off to tidy this up a little bit. So I've got some nice squares here, and I'm gonna lift this onto my baking tin, and I'm gonna bake this at 160 degrees. Well, actually it's going to be about 150 degrees fan oven, or about 165, 170 regular oven, and it's probably going to be about 20 minutes or so. My crackers have baked actually for 25 minutes, and they're nice and crunchy here. So you can see these are the end bits and these are the middle bits that are already kind of cooled down, and put that on the board here. But yeah, they worked out really great and nice and crunchy. Now we need to taste test these. So I've got the end bit here and I'm gonna give it a go. Wow, so yummy, guys. It's nice and crunchy because obviously it's very short because it doesn't have any gluten in this dough, and it's you've got quite a lot of nut obviously from your almonds and corn and the seeds. These are delicious. They will go so well with onion chutneys or relishes, some vegan cheeses. Really good, guys. So if you try these, let me know down below what you thought of it. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe for more videos. I upload at least one plant-based whole food recipe every week for you guys, or some healthy lifestyle tips as well. And as always, remember, food is fuel, so be mindful of what you put in your body. Until next time.